How much do you know about the human body's incredible abilities? Did you know your brain power could light a light bulb? Welcome to our journey of exploration into the extraordinary capabilities of the human body, many of which go unnoticed in our everyday lives. We'll be venturing through a countdown of 10 fascinating facts that highlight our body's awe-inspiring potential. Coming in at number 10, let's shine a light on the brain, the command center of our bodies. This intricate organ, with its billions of neurons, generates enough electricity to power a low-wattage LED light bulb. Imagine, the thoughts, ideas, and memories swirling in your head could literally illuminate a room. This is not just a metaphorical expression, but a testament to the raw energy our brains produce every moment of our lives. Now, that's a bright idea, isn't it? Let's move on to our next fact. Ever thought about how much data your brain could store? It's mind-boggling, really. Picture this. The human brain, that soft, squishy organ inside your skull, has a storage capacity of around 2.5 petabytes. That's equivalent to about 1 million gigabytes. In simpler terms, that's roughly the same amount of space as 3 million hours of TV shows. Can you imagine that? Our brains are like supercomputers, continuously processing, storing, and retrieving information at breathtaking speeds. Every experience, every emotion, every piece of information we've ever encountered, it's all there, tucked away in the labyrinth of our mind. And the most amazing part, it does this all the time, without us even realizing it. So the next time you're struggling to remember where you put your keys, just remember, your brain is storing millions of times more information than that. That's a lot of memories and knowledge. Wouldn't you agree? Did you know that your body operates on the same amount of power as a 10-watt light bulb? That's right, folks. Even while you're lounging on your comfy sofa, your body is a hive of activity, burning energy, and keeping you alive. This is fact 8. And we're talking about the energy usage of the human body at rest. Just imagine your body, a complex and intricate machine, operates on less power than the average light bulb. It's an amazing feat of natural engineering, don't you agree? Just to put things into perspective, the energy your body uses while you're at rest is used to maintain basic bodily functions. This includes breathing, circulating blood, adjusting hormone levels, and growing and repairing cells. So, next time you're feeling a bit lazy for spending a day doing nothing, remember this: even at rest, your body is working hard, operating on the same amount of power as a 10-watt light bulb. Quite efficient, don't you think? How about the strength of human hair? Ever thought about that? It's something we usually don't give much thought to, isn't it? But believe it or not, a single strand of human hair is incredibly strong. Let's put it into perspective. Picture a small apple in your mind, about the size of a tennis ball. That apple weighs roughly 100 grams. Now imagine hanging that apple from a single strand of your hair. Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's actually possible. Each individual strand of human hair can support up to 100 grams in weight. That's about the weight of that small apple. And when you consider that the average head has around 100,000 to 150,000 strands of hair, well, you get the picture. The combined strength of your hair could technically support the weight of 2 elephants. Now that's some strong hair. What if I told you that your heart has enough power to squirt blood 30 feet? Sounds outrageous, right? But it's the truth. The human heart is an extraordinary organ, a tireless pump that works ceaselessly day in and day out. Imagine this. You're about 10 feet away from a basketball hoop. If your heart were to squirt blood, it could easily reach the hoop and go further beyond. That's triple the distance. The heart, about the size of your clenched fist, generates enough power to propel blood to such lengths. This is due to the immense pressure our hearts create when they contract. This pressure, coupled with the narrow confines of our blood vessels, results in a powerful surge strong enough to send blood soaring through the air for 30 feet. Remember, that's not a one-time thing. Your heart does this around 100,000 times a day, every day of your life. That's quite a pump, isn't it? Have you ever wondered how much saliva you produce in a lifetime? It's one of those questions you probably didn't think to ask, but the answer is nothing short of astounding. The human body is a veritable saliva factory, churning out a surprising amount of this essential fluid every single day. On average, a person produces about 1 to 2 liters of saliva per day. Doesn't sound like much, right? But when you consider that we each live for thousands of days, the numbers start to add up. Over the course of a lifetime, the average person will produce enough saliva to fill not 1, but 2 standard-sized swimming pools. That's right, your body, in its lifetime, will generate such a vast amount of saliva that you could technically swim in it. An extraordinary and somewhat amusing testament to the tireless work of our bodies. That's a lot of spit, wouldn't you say? Did you know that your nose can remember 50,000 different scents? That's right. Your very own olfactory organ is a marvel in its own right. This incredible sense of smell is a result of a complex process that starts with the tiny molecules released by the substances around us. These molecules waft into our noses, where they're detected by a host of specialized sensory cells in the uppermost part of our nasal passages. And here's the kicker: there are about 20 million of these sensory cells, each one capable of detecting different types of smells. From the aroma of a freshly brewed coffee to the scent of rain on dry earth, it's all catalogued meticulously in our brains. This vast library of scents allows us to recognize and remember a staggering number of diverse smells. It's an extraordinary ability that we often take for granted, yet it significantly enriches our interaction with the world around us. Quite a nose we have, don't you think? Ever thought about the speed at which a sneeze travels? It may come as a surprise, but a human sneeze can reach speeds up to a whopping 100 miles per hour. That's right, faster than the average car on a highway. This incredible speed is due to the immense pressure that builds up in our lungs when we're about to sneeze. The body tenses up, the lungs fill with air, and then in an instant, the air is forcefully expelled through the nose and mouth. This release of pressurized air is so quick it can clock up to 100 miles per hour. So the next time you feel a sneeze coming on, remember, you're about to perform a feat that would earn a speeding ticket on most roads. Isn't the human body a marvel? It's no wonder we're always discovering new and fascinating things about its capabilities. Now that's a fast sneeze. Did you know that your body gives off enough heat in 30 minutes to boil a half-gallon of water? Yes, you heard that right. Our bodies are like mini power plants, constantly churning out energy. But where does this heat come from? Well, it's all about metabolism. Our bodies break down the food we eat into energy, releasing heat in the process. This heat warms our bodies and helps to maintain a stable internal temperature. It's a finely tuned process, one that our bodies perform without us even thinking about it. That's not all. When we exercise, our metabolic rate increases and we generate even more heat. That's why we sweat when we work out. It's our body's way of cooling down, preventing us from overheating. So next time you're feeling chilly, remember, you're a walking, talking, heat-producing machine. Quite a heater we are, don't you think? Now, for our final fact. Did you know that your stomach acid is strong enough to dissolve a razor blade? Yes, you heard it right. This potent liquid, also known as gastric acid, is so powerful that it can break down a piece of tough metal. But don't worry, our stomach lining constantly renews itself, protecting us from any harm. Let's take a moment to recap our journey through the remarkable human body. We've discovered how we can survive longer without food than sleep, the exceptional strength of our jaw muscles, the amazing healing power of our liver, and the surprising number of bacteria living in and on us. We've also learned about the blinking speed of our eyes, the unbelievable distance our blood travels daily, and the extraordinary strength of our stomach acid. The human body is indeed a marvel of nature, full of surprises and extraordinary abilities. It's a wonder what we can do, isn't it?